Hello there, Aquarius. So welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your April 2021 Tarot, Astrology, and Oracle reading. I hope you guys are doing great out there. It is always excellent to spend time in the energy of Aquarius. So I hope that this finds you well wherever you may be. As always, Aquarius, these are general readings, so please remember to take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. These will most strongly resonate with Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. So do check your personal natal chart to get even more information out of your other planetary placements and the signs that they are in. If you're interested in a more in-depth personal reading, would like any information about the cards that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information will be down below in the description box. A big thank you and shout out to all of my new and returning subscribers. And if you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. It's always great to have you here with us. So Aquarius, let's go ahead and start out with some oracle cards for you. We're going to get some major themes and information on what your April is looking like. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us Aquarius for April 2021 and bring through whatever messages and information that they need for their highest good. Thank you so much, and please show us Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius, a very beautiful card coming through. Not only does this bring a very positive feeling just as soon as you look at it with that big, beautiful sunflower, but it brings the key word for you for your April is purification. So let the sun shine in, Aquarius. Purify, detox, cleanse, release anything that you have to release. Especially if it's negativity, old, pain, wounds, disappointments, whatever it may be. It's time to really let that go and let the sun shine into your life. Wow, what a beautiful way to start out. Let's get into your crystal and chakra card. Let's see which one of those is coming up the highest in your read. Hard for me not to think of the sun card from the tarot, looking at that purification. Beautiful. Just a beautiful positive vibration to that one. Ooh, the lepidolite. I love this crystal. It's one that I really want to work with more, absolutely. This is about trust. Oh, Aquarius, so third eye and crown chakra. This is a higher vibration stone that really activates. I like it matches my purple. It has the purple color to it. Because purple is those higher chakras, it's the crown, it's the third eye. So to me, this is really the realm of the mind, the realm of divine intuition that comes in from spirit. So Aquarius, I really do feel that this is a month, and it's really encouraging trust and faith. And so purifying any, doubts, any worries, any fears that you've had in the past, and letting this assist you in opening your mind, clearing out the clutter of the mind, clearing out those worries and anxieties from the mind, and letting spirit speak to you in a really strong way. So this might be a good crystal, good gemstone for you to work with, and working with that third eye and crown chakra this month. Let's get into the Seekers of the Light Oracle and pull one spiritual guide that will be working with you the strongest for this month ahead. Oh, beautiful. One of my very favorite guys here too is Lord Ganesh, Sri Ganesh. Oh my goodness, infinite abundance. Ganesh is the best when it comes to removing obstacles, clearing blockages. If you feel like there's all these roadblocks and things in the way of where you want to go, call on Ganesh. There are a lot of good mantras and chants. Look them up on YouTube. Just put in, Ganesh mantra. You'll come up with all kinds of good, chants and mantras. It doesn't matter if you know what the words mean or not. They're just powerful to chant and reach out to him. This is about obstacles being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So wow, what a powerful lineup here, Aquarius, when you look at this: purification, trust in the divine, clearing away doubts, clearing away anxieties, removing obstacles from your path with Ganesh. Oh, beautiful. What an amazing way to start this read. All right, so let's just look at your astrology real quick. We do have, always a lot of things moving in the planets and stars. I do have my chart here, yes, for the month of April, and I've made all my notes that I'm going to share with you. So the things that I would really want to point out for you this April, Aquarius, is that we are working with a lot of Aries energy for most of the month. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We just started spring last month, so that's what starts the season of Aries. And Aries is a positive alignment on the whole for you, Aquarius. It does activate your universal third house of Gemini, so it really gets you talking, thinking, communicating in a lot of areas. So definitely use your voice, communicate well, speak well, don't hide things to yourself, reach out and connect. It's also a good time for writing, creating, all those things of the mind. So if you're a poet or a writer, or you want to do more writing or more thinking, more contemplation, that's a good time for that as well. When the Sun and Venus start shifting out, they're going to shift into the sign of Taurus. After April 19th, both of those planets will be there. And so that to me is one of your harder signs. Taurus and Scorpio are the two hardest signs, the more challenging signs for Aquarius. And so it's an interesting combination because right now your ruling planet, Uranus, is in the sign of Taurus. So as the Sun and Venus and our other planets move closer to that point, there will be a lot of activation around your personal energy, so it's not all challenging, but do be aware that, Taurus energy is just as or even more stubborn than your own energy, and you might be bumping up against other people's ideas, and it may feel kind of inflexible and immovable at times. Just be patient through this energy, Aquarius. It's not, like I said, it's not all bad, it's not all hard. Some of it's going to be very good for you because to me, this will be a time, especially getting into later this month and into the most part of May, you'll really be thinking about stabilizing home structure, maybe building a home with someone else, or finding ways that you can improve or create more foundation and grounding in your home environment. Full moon will be in Scorpio on the end of the month. That will be on the 26th. We have the new moon in Aries on the 11th, so that signals a very nice 2-week period of progress and forward growth for everyone, including you. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot. If I think of any of the other stuff going on in your astrology, I will definitely mention it along the way. I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot for the primary spread. We're going to do a full Celtic cross for you, and then we will be clarifying with the Modern Witch Tarot. So Spirit, please show us what you have in the tarot messages for Aquarius, April 2021. The cards are hopping today. They are flipping around. They really are. When I was shuffling for Capricorn in the last read, I thought they're all gonna fly out of my hand just about. I feel this. Oh, Aquarius. Wow. Oh my goodness. This speaks volumes, and it really, I'm gonna say, yeah, working with Ganesh is gonna help you a lot this month. So 8 of Swords is right at the center in the heart of the Celtic cross. This is the focus and the heart of the matter right now. So 8 of Swords, Aquarius, this is that illusion of entrapment, maybe a lack of self-confidence or esteem. Sometimes this is that fear of breaking through the barriers. It's a self-imposed prison made of our own worries, anxieties, doubts, and fears. And so it is very important to recognize, where you have kind of got yourself stuck in a mental block or a mental corner. It's time to take that blindfold off of your eyes, cut through those ties that bind you, and get through that gate and go to the next best place. It's very important to take real good responsibility for your thoughts and where those lead. I get a real feeling here with this, the beginning of this read with purification, the thoughts, the mind, Lord Ganesh. There's a lot of old mental blocks that you may have put for yourself in front of you that it's time to dismantle. And you do have powerful help coming to your side on this. You really, really do. You just have to ask for it. Look at this. Yes, Aquarius. Yes, you can do it. Ace of Swords, cutting through to the heart of the matter. Victory, success, clearing those obstacles, getting mental clarity, consciousness, opening up. So this is beautiful. This is great. To me, this is the whole heart of the matter this month. Is you've been, maybe living at the minimum or keeping yourself in this trapped place like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I feel so stuck, da 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 da. And then, dun, da, da, here comes Ace of Swords. This is the hand of spirit really reaching in to help you. Like I said, you have help. All you got to do is ask for it, Aquarius. And this is about victory. Archangel Michael is also a very good angelic guide to reach out to, along with Lord Ganesh. Both of them are very much about victory, success, clearing obstacles, protecting you, bringing you that victory over things that have been difficult for you in the past. And in this case, I think it's really kind of a victory over the worries and machinations of your own mind. I'm an Aquarius rising. I'm guilty as charged there, guys, just as much as my Aquarius sun sign, folks, for sure. We can overthink like nobody's business. So look at what we have in the past position is this Ten of Swords. So I think, Aquarius, I really do. I believe that you've already been in the process of letting go some of these really difficult cycles, very hard times, times where you felt sad, heavy, fearful. This is definitely the end of a painful cycle. So this is a big weight off your shoulders. You're still working through some stuff because old habits, it takes time. It takes time to rework them. But what I see is a really nice, clear victory for you. And notice that we have so much sword action going on. And the swords are the element of air in the tarot, and you are an air sign. You're the oldest air sign, so your energy is really coming out in your own reading. On top of that, we had the Two of Pentacles. So I really do feel you haven't been lazy, Aquarius. Don't beat yourself up. These kind of things are hard for anyone, even, seasoned veterans of meditation and all that kind of thing. It's not always easy to find your personal balance. And this is really, to me, just you walking that path one day at a time. The big thing that you want to do is, because I feel like there's a lot of serious energy here, you want to lighten this a little bit. You want to enjoy the journey a little bit more, Aquarius. Remember to laugh more. Remember to be a little goofy, with your friends, family, people you can be yourself with all the way. Into the immediate future, we have the Four of Swords. More swords, Aquarius. And look at that. I just talked about meditation. Yeah, this is, mindful living, mindful thinking, mindful being. This is really insights that come from that quiet reflection or meditation. Yes, you need some rest. Yes, you probably need a bit of a vacation. Allow yourself more time to rest, because you could have some mental exhaustion going on. I mean, you've been fighting a hard battle. That's why we've got the armor sitting there to the side. And it's time for a little restoration and recovery. Don't feel bad at all if you need some extra downtime throughout this month, because you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot of mental work. Wheel of Fortune. Love to see it. Yeah, I do feel like things are going to move forward in your favor. You're going to come out of this difficult season where you've really been just kind of overthinking, over-worrying, kind of doubting yourself, beating yourself up, worried about a lot of things. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, also has your sign in it, Aquarius. This is a Jupiter-ruled card, so it is about open expansion, travel, movement, the wheel coming out of stagnation and moving in your favor. On the bottom, what you're focused on very, very strongly. Look at this. We have our renewal. This is the same as the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. So it's ruled by Pluto, which is the planetary ruler of Scorpio. I always say that renewal is like the higher vibration of the Death card, because it's not the actual death, right? It's not that actual like cycle happening. But what it is the resurrection. It's the healing. It's the rebirth, the phoenix rising from the ashes. And so, Aquarius, you are very focused right now on reviewing your past with compassion and forgiveness. It's time to go in a new direction. It gives clarity on your life purpose. in your heart, you know what's true for you. In your heart, you know what's right for you. And so to me, this is a beautiful focus on your own personal healing, growth, and regeneration. I get this message, Aquarius. You're like, I want to come back better than ever. Like, I just heard that. Like, I want to come back better than ever. Wow. And when it comes to this area, I think it's very much for a lot of you in your love life, in your heart life, especially if you have somebody in your life that you feel very soul connected to, twin flame, soulmate, you know, divine love partner. And because the Two of Cups has such an element of healing, we have the caduceus, you know, in that card, it really could be about healing an existing relationship for most of you. Not all, because this is general, but for most of you, what I feel is this is like a resurrection of a strong love connection that you're really very focused on. You really want to heal it. You really want to rebirth it. On the top, crowning the spread message from Spirit just confirms that feeling even more. Six of Cups is all about reconciliations, friendships, and love interest, and partnerships being healed and mended. Six of Cups is also really powerful for healing the inner child, healing family dynamics as well, you know, situations with family members that hadn't gone well in the past, getting healed and restored. So this is, you know, there's a lot of nostalgia, a lot of sentiment around the Six of Cups. And because this is the message from Spirit, I really feel like there's a lot of success in the healing of all of these nostalgic relationships, all these deep you know, these deep connections that you have. So let's get a clarifier on that, Spirit. What else do you want to tell Aquarius about this card? Take a leap of faith, Aquarius. Come at this with an open mind and an open heart. It's really coming back into this with innocence, which can sometimes be a tall order, right? Because if there's been pain or difficulty in a relationship, it can be hard to just let the past go and let the bygones be bygones and truly forgive and truly move on. But you're really being encouraged by Spirit to do just that, because the Fool card is saying, come out with a fresh perspective, bring your innocence, your clear mind, your clear heart to the situation. You know, don't worry about the past with this. Don't worry about the past. Let the past be in the past and move forward with faith in the divine. This is a beautiful reading. Oh my goodness. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice cards on all this, Aquarius, because you are doing some deep and very positive inner work this month. Ooh, yes. Oh my goodness, Aquarius. Suggested approach right now. Yes, this is the Hermit card. Like I said, it reminds me a little bit of the Four of Swords, because this is that journey of deep inner healing. You might need to take a little extra downtime or kind of, you know, go within and just do your own thing for a while. You might be feeling a little lonerish this month. Not a problem for you, Aquarius. I know you're a very independent sign, so this is not an issue. But the main thing with the Hermit, it's Virgo energy. So it is about healing. It is about our habits. Are our habits healthy? Are our routines healthy? Everything from our relationships to our habits, like what we eat, how much water we get, are we exercising, we're sleeping enough, all those routines. So it's our inner and outer well-being on all levels. Sometimes it's a good time to seek out a mentor, yeah, because you're doing that journey of self-discovery. You're finding what's truly good and healthful for you. And we have the King of Cups. So yeah, this is a time of really healing the heart, learning to make good emotional decisions, not letting, you know, your emotional ups and downs or mood swings lead you in any negative direction. This is Cancer energy here. So I do feel that this is, you know, King of Cups is all about making those good emotional choices. What you need to know, Aquarius, you've got the Four of Wands, definitely, again, a soulmate twin flame card. And if that's not exactly what you're dealing with on your level, on your personal life, this can also be this very big focus on the home, Again, happiness in the home, happiness in a partnership. You know, but for a lot of you, this is a feeling of having that really strong soul connection with somebody. And you need to know that that's a big part of this whole picture for you. Let's clarify that. What's going on with this Four of Wands here for Aquarius? Oh, yeah, Aquarius. Wow, you definitely need to know that. So for those of you who do have that soulmate, twin flame, soul kind of love in your life, boy, it's a nice one. And if you don't have it yet, it's coming. Look at that Ace of Cups coming in. That is the hand of spirit really gifting you something beautiful in the realm of spirituality, of emotions, giving you something really big to celebrate in that area, especially since you had the Two of Cups and that renewal. The Six of Cups, oh my goodness, Aquarius, there's either like a returning love, healing something with somebody you love very much. It's very mutual. It's very mutual here. Hopes and fears, aw, this is just, it's so sweet because it's so human. It's so like we all go through this, you know, this is that success, victory, recognized achievement. It's like we all want this. And so we know, you know, there's that, you know, I think that you're feeling like you really hope for a victory, you want good outcomes, but there's also that very normal fear of, oh my gosh, you know, what if it doesn't work out? But Aquarius, I think it will. These are some very, very positive cards that are coming into your reading. And I honestly feel like, you know, it's like your own worried mind is really your own worst enemy in this reading. It really is. It's like that's what you're working with. It's time to set down those old deep anxieties, worries, doubts, beating yourself up, any of that kind of thing. It's really time to forgive yourself and others and truly let it go. Oh yeah, there's our Hermit card. And I really feel like your success and your victory in this really has to do with getting deep on your inner healing, really connecting with yourself. Don't be afraid to take the time for yourself that you need to heal, to meditate, to reflect, to get your routines and your health habits in a good place, because when you do that, you bring through that success. And our outcome is the Two of Swords. So Aquarius, I think that in this case, all of the stuff that's happening here is going to empower you to make good choices, because the Two of Swords many times says that there's been something you've been sitting in a place of indecision with for a while. This is also reminding you, don't put things off, even if they're difficult. Go ahead and address them. And don't worry about making everyone happy. You can't make every single person happy, right? Just make yourself happy. Just make your close loved ones happy. And you know, if people that really love you will be happy if you're happy. That's just the way that works. So let's get a clarifier on this Two of Swords, please, for Aquarius. And we have our Four of Swords. Aquarius, I'm telling you, you're going to make your best decisions and do your best work and your best, get your best progress by making sure to relax your brain and your body both, really. And I think that, again, because this Two of Swords is a card that is Libra energy, it does rule that divine balance. It rules that harmony and equilibrium. So if it's been like all work and no rest for a while, you need to rest. You've got the Hermit card twice, the Four of Swords twice. Aquarius, I'm saying you do. You need rest, reflection, time for yourself, build yourself up, develop really good habits, routines. All of that is very important for your happiness. Knight of Swords, yeah, your thoughts are going a million miles an hour. You got a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate. So the more that you can simplify that, the better. We also have our Emperor coming through on the bottom of the second deck. That is our Aries energy. We are in Aries season, Aquarius. So to me, it is a time of activity. And, you know, you're going to need some downtime in between that. But it is about going after what you want. It is about stepping into that leadership role. Yes, it is. You got a lot of positive around you. For those Aquarians that are in a love connection or a romantic union. Holy goodness, it's so good. It is so good. It's so healing. If you've got, you know, someone that's really coming back into your life, or it's getting reactivated in a powerful way, it may feel like falling in love all over again. It is that powerful. So let's get into an affirmation for you on this reading. Divine discernment. Yes, Aquarius. Look at this. And I love the colors in this card. Boy, does it remind me a little bit of this. Yes, it's the same colors as the lepidolite. And so it says, step back to find clarity. I cannot put it more perfectly. That is a big message this month. Get that clarity. Step back. That's the Four of Swords. That's the Hermit, is the step back. Go within. And that will give you your clarity. That will help you discern what's right for you, what's not right for you. This is a beautiful, beautiful read, Aquarius. Love it for you. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope it resonated. I'll be seeing you again soon with more readings and live streams. And until then, take care. Bye-bye.